Hi, my name is Brigette Evans. I'm a student at the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, studying health and physical education, and today we are going to learn 3 different skills in karate. We're going to do the reverse punch and 2 other kicks. This is the front kick and the side kick. My 2 students today are going to be Emily and Tim, and what we're going to start with first is our stances. For all 3 of the skills, you can use what's called a front stance, where if you have your feet forward, side by side, you're going to take your right leg back, and you're going to go at a 45 further back. And if you don't feel how you can tell us if you have it right, that's where you need to be. That's more where you need to be. You're going to have to have a certain width, and that way you're more stable. So if I come and push you now, see how more stable you are? So you're more stable. But if you have it too narrow, you don't have any balance. Your balance is off. If you spread it out a little bit more, it gives you a little bit more of a base. So what we're going to do is we're going to get right side back. The other way that you can practice a reverse punch is called a horse stance, where you got your feet in front, shoulder width apart, and you go into a squat, like a half squat. Okay, and then you get in this position. So you can learn it either one of 2 ways. You can either do it from a horse stance, or you can do it from right side back, whichever is more comfortable for you. The horse stance, it's a little harder to keep for a longer amount of time. If you go into the right side back, it's a little bit easier to keep if you want to train a little longer. We'll start today in a horse stance. So we're going to get like this. You're going to take your right hand, put it in chamber. Now chamber means it's going to be at a 90-degree angle next to your side. The motion with this one is you want it to pretty much scrape the side of you don't want to come out like this. You want to come straight out with it. And then as you get to the very end, you're going to turn your wrist. You always want to keep your wrist totally straight and strike your opponent with your top 2 knuckles. And then keep a slight bend in your elbow. You never want to lock it out. Okay? Your other arm is going to be called a guard. You're going to make a fist. So you're going to start with your hand up, come roll it down again, wrap your thumb around the bottom. Same thing with your chamber. But you're going to have a guard that's going to be up like this. This is guarding. This is going to help you block any strikes that come against you. So it's basically protecting your chest and your face. You don't have to have it up here. You can have it kind of like that right there for a guard. What you were doing just now is an upward block, which is just fine because that's protection too, but just a normal stance. You have a chambered hand, you have your guard hand that's in front. Like that. He's got it. Okay. So what we're going to do, chamber. You're going to come straight out. You kind of think of it as a pulley system. You're going to come straight out. And as you're pulling this one out, you're pulling your left in, and you're going to punch out. And then keep everything straight. Back. Slowly again. Come straight out like you're scraping your side. Twist and turn. Okay. Ready? Go. That's good. Very good. Go ahead and extend it out. Have your elbow bend just a little. You're going to have your fist pointing towards your opponent like that. But you're going to keep that straight. So you're going to keep this straight. It's very important to keep that locked, because if you keep it bent, you can break your elbow. But where if you keep it locked, when you go to punch, and when it's stronger, it'll give you more force, but it protects all of this here. Okay, Emily, one more time. Same thing. Breathing. Bend your elbow just a little bit. You don't want to ever lock it out. You want it kind of straight, but you want your elbow pointing down. Like that. Okay, the next thing we're going to learn is the front kick. You're going to go ahead and get into the right side back position, and the easy way to do it is just step up and then step to a 45 towards the back. And if you want to put your foot going at almost making like an L with your feet. All right, first step we're going to do is basically a 4-step approach. You're going to come straight up. You don't want to kick your leg out. You want to come straight up in a chamber. You're going to kick out, pushing out your heel, pulling back your toes, chamber back in, step back into your right side position. Okay? I'm going to count it out by numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Chamber, heel, chamber, back. All right, let's see you guys do it. That was good. Go ahead. That was good. The only thing I saw that you kind of turned your hips a little more, you came too much this way. You want to come straight up. That was nice. All right, the next one we're going to do is a side kick, and we can learn this one of two ways. The first way we're going to learn it just for balance purposes is a grapevine. You take your left foot, we're going to kick to the right. You're going to take your left foot, grapevine to the back, which puts your hip where it needs to be. Chamber up your legs straight up, tilt, kick with your heel, pull your toes back, losing my balance. Okay. Cross, chamber, heel, up, cross, back. Okay, let's try that. Grapevine, up, kick, chamber, down. Now the other thing that I forgot to mention, you always want to keep in your guard position. It does two things. One, it protects you if anybody's going to try to hit you. Second, it helps you keep your balance, so that way you're not wobbling all over the place. Okay, let's do that in real time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and see you do it. Okay, 2. That was good. The other way that you can do it is from a right side back. Foot, show them your butt, kick out with your heel, come back in, go back to right side back. That's more of the next progression that once you kind of get your balance really good, then you can practice it this way. You guys ready? Okay, chamber, turn, kick, chamber, back. One more time. Chamber, turn, kick, back. That was good. Okay, let's see. Okay, the one thing I'm noticing, you're doing this, and you're almost coming just straight back. It's very important to chamber back, then to keep your balance, and then you go back to your right side back. There you go, that's it. That's it. And that is the 3 skills that we're going to learn in karate today.